Hello. Hi, everyone. How are you? I'm still under the weather, so just, bear with me. Can everybody hear me okay? Can you see me okay? Hello, Ollie. Hello, Jim. Hi, Alan. I can't believe, when do you sleep, Alan? Honestly. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Good to see you. What's going on? Yeah, just a little, seasonal stuff, I guess, but I'm hanging in there. Well, thank you, Alan. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Hi, William. How are you? Yeah, it's just like sinus allergy. I did a COVID test earlier in the week. It's all good. It's just we went from 70 to like 17 in like overnight. So it's going to happen. And I was working outside and the wind was brutal and it was just bound to happen. Hey, Greg is here. What's up, Greg? How are you? I have apnea, sleep like an animal. Do you hibernate? Hey, Pax, how are you? What's going on? How is everybody's week so far? I can't keep up with what day of the week it is because of the holiday in the States. Like everything is just like nuts. But today is Saturday. Yes, today is Saturday. Everybody's saying hello. Hello, hello. So what is going on? Let's check in. What's happening? It's good to see everybody. Did you miss me? It feels like I haven't been on here in forever. Everyone's saying hello, hello, hello. William says, I'm well. I was also sick recently as I was making bookish videos again. Yes. Good. Good, good, good. Bookish videos are wonderful. I have slacked a little bit this week, but what are you going to do? Stalking Kafka. What is going on? It is good to see you. I enjoy your channel so much. Everybody, if you do not know this channel, subscribe. It's awesome. Oh, Jim, I know. I'm not huge into football, but when the USA plays England, I always tune in for that. And I was like, nothing is happening. I'm like, where's all the goals at? But so like it's a draw. So what does that mean in terms of like whatever else is going to happen? Alan had a question but forgot it now. Well, remind it, man. Michelle says this week was stressful but all better now. Well, I'm so glad. Welcome, Stalking. MJ is the best ever. Thanks, Pax. So are you, girl. Your channel is awesome. Terra Talks Books. Welcome, 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 welcome. So, everyone's week was okay, so. Let's see. All right, holiday in the States. We talked about that. I don't even know is there new stuff happening on BookTube? Like I am completely out of the loop with if there's any new updates, if there's any new, things going on with the homepage. The last I heard was playlists were really they're putting a lot of emphasis on playlists, but that's about it. Maybe they're gone for the holiday or something. I don't know. I'm behind on posting because I had a terrible flu hit me hard. Oh gosh, well I'm glad you're better. Did you get the flu shot? I always wonder people that get the flu if they get the flu shot, if it helps. I think it does. Jim says he was under the weather too. Yeah. Alan said, I ate turkey and stuffing and mashed potatoes for 3 days. That's awesome. That is awesome. Michelle says, yes, I really need to make playlists. Yes. Tara says, hey to Stalking K. William says, I'm slowly learning how to use video editing software. I just made my first edited video, uploading on Wednesday. Cool. What's the deal with channel handles? Can we change them? I think you can, Alan. Go to www.youtube.com/handle, and your channel page should show up, and your channel name should be right under, or your handle name should be right under your channel name. If you go to your channel homepage, it should. I don't know. I don't know when we're going to start using them. Like when I tag people now, when I tag them, their channel name shows up. Thrills and Kills, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're recovering strong. Michelle says, Sarah, hope you are okay. Stalking says, I totally miss getting the flu shot. Big mistake. They actually made it free here because so many people are getting sick. Yeah. I usually get mine in October. Alan says, thanks, MJ. Greg, I've never used playlists. Do others use them? Yes, I use playlists a lot. I have a playlist for all the dog shorts. I have a playlist for Kobo versus Kindle. I have most watched playlist. What else? I think that's it. Yeah, people like curated playlists, and the emphasis that YouTube is placing on them is they want people to stay on your channel longer. Because if they stay on your channel longer, they're going to see more ads. It's going to increase more revenue for them. So playlists are really a way for people to get sucked into the web and difficult to get out. So playlists are awesome. Yeah, I would totally do playlists. Greg, I've mega playlists. Jim says, I use playlists for all my original tags. Yes, I do one specifically for tags. And I will add that to the end of my tag video every Tuesday, just in case people want to see more tags. I use playlists if you mean for your own videos. Yes. So for your own content, you can curate your own tag, or you can curate your own playlist for your subscribers or people that are new checking out your channel to watch, which is really, really good. Stalking Cow says, yeah, I use playlists. I have my cheaters on. I have my contacts in, my cheaters on. I can't see the screen at all without these cheaters. So sorry for going back and forth. Sarah says, doing well. Just tired from meds, hanging on couch. Finished tender is the flesh. Yeah, I can't wait to hear your thoughts. I know you wanted to let it marinate for a little bit. No pun intended. Tara asks, is copyrighted music okay to use in shorts? For now, 15 seconds, yes. I know they are increasing it. They tried to increase it maybe, there was an announcement made maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. They wanted to allow copyrighted music to be increased maybe to 60 seconds now, but I don't think that's happened yet. But 15 seconds, absolutely, you can use copyrighted music. Even though sometimes I did a 9 Inch Nails one and I got a copyright strike, but it wasn't a copyright strike. It was a copyright violation or whatever they call it. But it's not going to end up being anything. I don't know. Okay. My question, I get more views from non-subscribers than subscribers. Yes. That's what happens. That's exactly what happens, Alan. Most of your people that watch your content are not subscribers. Are you shocked? Everyone is in the same boat. And I don't know why, but the subscribers are there. See, when I subscribe to a channel, like, y'all, I can't watch 700 different creators. Like, I just can't. So during the week, I'll pick videos that stand out to me. I'll pick different things that, might flood my interest that I want to watch. And, there's no way that I could watch all that content. So by subscribing, I'm still showing support because they're reaching that goal if they're interested of 1,000. But watch hours are tough. They're tough to get when you're a smaller channel starting out. And it's just weird that a lot of people don't subscribe. Sooner or later, they might, they might be resistant at first, and then they keep coming back. And sometimes I'll mention in my video, if you keep coming back, just subscribe already. But yeah, it's not out of this world to hear that non-subscribers are watching your stuff more than subscribers, and that's just how it is. Tara says, "Thanks, MJ." Alan says, "I've never gotten a strike or violation. I play along with music." But it's still the music, which is good. I'm glad you don't get a violation or a strike, but yeah. I didn't know that, MJ. Thank y'all. Yep. William says, I do wish I watched more videos on my subscription. Some YouTubers, I only watch specific videos they make. I still subscribe to encourage them. Yeah, 100%. That's what I do. But that means your content gets out there and people click on it. So maybe it's not a bad thing at all. It's just, you want all those people that are watching your content to keep coming back, and you want them to be in your family, and you want them to be subscribers. So when you hear that they're non-subscribers, it's kind of like, aw. It's like a pending violation. Never got me yet. You're going to get out of it. I know it. Don't even worry about it. There's nothing pending. You'll be fine. That's funny. Only you, Alan. What else? What questions do people have? Greg says, I'm a lot of subscribers on cat videos. I hope they aren't too disappointed when I talk books. That's the same thing when I do the Watson shorts. I get a lot of subscribers from Watson shorts, but believe it or not, a lot of people don't leave, because I think that niche of people, that little subset of people, are strictly there to watch shorts. That's it. They're the TikTok people. They're the people that want 30 seconds of fun, 60 seconds of fun, and that's it. I think when they see our larger thumbnails, they just kind of float on by, but they're in the shorts feed. And I think that's why they subscribe and they stay. Kat, Novel Adventures. Good morning, MJ. I hope you're feeling better. Thank you so much, Kat. It's good to see you. How are you? How's everything? All right, so let's get into questions. Who's got questions about whatever's going on? Has anybody tried tagging other people with handles yet? Like I said, when I tag people in videos, the handles show up. So I guess they're rolling out slowly. Kat says she's doing well. What have people... Oh, wait, here we go. I think you need to have 1,000 subs to tag. No, you don't. Nope. You can tag. It's the @ and the channel name. Just try it. I was able, back when I first started, I thought it was like a number that you had to hit, and I thought it was around 300, but I don't think that's true, because the way that they're doing handles, they want people to start tagging other people. But no, you can absolutely tag people now in your comments or in your description. If you're tagging people in the video, just hit the @ button and let it fill, because sometimes it doesn't work all the time. You kind of have to be patient with it. Sometimes if I'm doing support small booktube, I'll go in and try and list all of the little channels, and it won't populate. But if I close out and I open up a new window, it will. So just keep trying. I'm sure it will. Keep trying. Keep trying. Ollie said, I tried tagging a commenter the other day, but it didn't work. Okay. Yeah, using the @ channel name in the description box makes it easy. 100%. Hey, Brian, how are you? Is it typical for retention percentage? Oh God, we're getting into statistics. Hold on. Let me get my geek on. Hold on. Okay. Is it typical for retention percentage to drop with rising viewer number, or am I just dull and of limited appeal? Well, I don't think you're dull and of limited appeal. I think everyone's retention percentage drops. And that's the thing, is in your analytics, if you want to get deep in your analytics, I think there's either there's a screen or a module or something that will show your retention and show your retention for your best videos. And it will tell you what the drop off point is. And what YouTube is trying to guide you to do is to replicate those videos that have the higher retention rate. So what did you do in the beginning of that video that helped keep people on your video longer? So those are the things that you have to look at. It's not that you're dull and of limited appeal. It's that something within the content made people drop off. And that it happens to everybody. It's not just you. You could really get in a mind bender if you go through all the analytics. But there is something in your analytics that looks at retention rate, retention tips, all of that stuff. Okay. So take a peek in there. Jim says, I could tag people and I have less than 1,000 subs. Yeah. I've tried a number of times and it doesn't work. Has it changed recently? No, it's still the same. So when you're creating your next video, in the description box, try it and let me know. See if it works. It should. William says a subscription of mine made 2 polls on his community tab, and I was the only person who voted in them. I felt bad since he has over 200 subscribers. Yeah. I mean, sometimes, people are people and they'll like what they want. You just have to keep putting yourself out there. Sometimes I'll put up a post and I'll get 1 like and it'll be my like. Does everybody like their own stuff? I do. Is it just me? Oh, I don't have the community tab either. Okay, so what I want you to do is go into your, advanced settings, and make sure that you have, it's the advanced settings setup, the 2-factor authentication maybe, or verify your telephone number. There's something in there that if you click and get it going, get it started, activate it, whatever you want to call it, the community tab may show up. The community tab originally was for 500 subscribers. And let me tell you, it was a struggle getting there. But once you got there, it was good. And then YouTube started rolling it out just to different channels on a whim, which is fine. But people really didn't know how to use them. Some people didn't even realize that they had them. I have a BookTube buddy that has like a non-existent channel, doesn't do any videos on it. And they said they have the community tab. So you just have to really check your settings first. And then, it seems like every Friday for a while in late October, early November, they were rolling out the community tab. So just check those settings first and see. Yeah, it's still 500. It's supposed to be 500, but they're allowing smaller channels to have it. Yeah, my channel is tiny. I was so excited when I got, yeah, that's a huge number. Greg says, what about retention on longer versus shorter videos? I also aim for shorter. Yeah, I mean, it really depends on the audience and what type of a video that you have. You just have to look at your retention rates to see if that's something that you want to improve on. I try to stay out of my analytics as much as possible because I know that I'm going to get sucked in and I'm going to be like, okay, what can I do better? What did I do wrong? What can I improve on next time? And I just want to be me. And if people don't like my stuff and they click off, I don't care. Sorry. This is what you get. Yeah, Michelle, exactly. Michelle says stalking. The tagging feature sometimes bugs out. Just try again on your next video. It happened to me too, but fixed itself. It just doesn't catch. There's something with it, and I'm not sure exactly what that is. Alan said, I've heard there's something to be said studio-wise for over 10 minutes too. Kafka says, "Ah, okay, thanks. I will check the two-factor verification trick." Yes, it's in the advanced settings. You'll see it. You'll see it. Um, and look for community tab too. I agree, MJ. I just like making videos for myself. Yeah, I make the videos that I want to watch. So, if somebody doesn't like it, that's fine. And it's weird because the videos that I think are going to be the worst, the videos that people I think aren't going to like seem to like to be the best ones. Back at you, Alan. Jim says, my shorter videos have higher retention rates. Those under 2 minutes are regularly over 50% retention. That's wonderful. See, that's the stuff that I would love to like look at and dive into, but I just don't want to. Hey, Gareth, how are you? What's going on? Yeah, retention rate is just, people are finicky. People's time is limited too. That could be why people are stressing shorts. For some reason, my book hauls get the most views because we like books. That's why. Alan says, hey, Gareth. Jim says book hauls are popular. And book hauls are going to be way popular for all of us participating in that goofy, stupid challenge that we decided to participate in. Read what you own challenge. I like if somebody has one book, I'm going to click on it and watch the video. Gareth says, all good, chill day today and a live stream with the Bookish Bryants in 4 hours time. That's awesome. Book hauls are fun too. Yes, they are. All the book hoarders out there. Which we calling a hoarder? Collector. Oh, we're talking about bands. When are we going to jam? Let's have a party. Let's have like a holiday party. Let's have a BookTube holiday party. Would that be fun? How many people can we fit in a live stream? Cat's Novel Adventures. I'm with you, MJ. I like being part of BookTube Community and talking about books. I appreciate anyone that watches. Yeah. That's what it's all about, right? Thanks, Gareth. Yeah, my blooper video I put out yesterday. I was just scrounging for a video because I'm under the weather and I'm like, I can't, there's no way that I could film. Like, I can't even get a decent thought out of my head. And I'm like, wait, I know I have tons of bloopers. So I just went through and started smashing them together. Jim says Steve Donahue regularly puts out 4 or 5 videos at the same time, and the hauls have the highest views. Poetry and comics have less. Yeah, that kind of goes with the formula, I guess. Garrett says, I'll have a think. Sadly, it doesn't work live on a Zoom type video. Greg says, in lieu of hauls, I could do shelf tours. Your shelf tours would be absolutely amazing. And just start from like day 1, shelf 1, book 1. How long would it take you to film your whole library, Greg? Honestly. Like, that's so amazing. William said, I like to do a live stream event one day, but I don't have a tabletop in private space. Should I lay on my bed or sit on the floor? Well, here's the thing is that here's one thing that came out in the news that now sparked my memory is that you are able to live stream from your phone, and you can have someone else participate from your phone. Now, I haven't tried it. I haven't looked at it. But it is, an option that's out there. So you may want to investigate that. And from your phone, you can go outside. You don't have to be limited to a space in your house. You can make it fun. You can include, holiday stuff, nature, whatever. Go to a library. But there is a way to do a live stream from your phone now and have someone else show up as a guest, I think. That's the news that came out that I couldn't remember. That would be awesome. Voxer me, Gareth. You people in that Voxer. It's kind of, I need Voxer to have dark mode. I'm a dark mode girl. It's too bright for me. Kafka says, I really want to do a shelf tour, but I find it intimidating to get my head wrapped around it. Why? Why do you find it intimidating? You just go book. You just do one at a time. That's all. Do like this whole thing up here. I think I've done. Wait, did I do any shelf tours? I think I did. When I did the video about how this got created, because this used to be a junk closet, right? This was the closet that you threw all the old stuff in, all your junk, all your clothes, the winter coats, all that stuff piled on the floor. And I got sick of it. And I'm like, you know what? It's huge. I went on Pinterest. I said, I want to make a book nook out of this. And I told my husband, and he's like, what? And I'm like, just go with me. So that's how this came to be. But I think in that video, I kind of did a little bit of a tour. But every time that you arrange your books or organize your books, that's a great way to have a new video and do a shelf tour. You can do that too. Don't get intimidated by yourself. You can do it. True story on Greg's library. There is no lie, Alan. There is no lie. I would pay money to go and see his library. Jim said, I put up a 1-minute review of Bleak House today. And how did it go? Whoop. Greg says, I have 14 bookcases, 7 or 10 per case. William says, good to know. Thanks. Gareth says, I've definitely got the live stream bug via StreamYard. Yep, I'm setting up 2 more, one on science fiction films and one on getting paid for music. Yeah. Once you jump the shark, wait, that's not a good analogy. Once you just bust through that wall and say, listen, I'm going to do a live. Once you do your first live, it's not so bad. You're talking to your friends, right? Y'all are my friends, right? Alan's laughing at Jim. Stalking Kafka. I literally look at my bookshelf and see books where I just can't even remember it. So silly. It seems overwhelming to me. Yeah, no. And that's the best thing about going through your shelves, right? And the one thing, for everybody that's doing the Read What You Own challenge, like that is a great way to really touch base with what you have and what you forgot you had. And if you do that shelf tour and you're like, whoa, I totally forgot I had this book. That's awesome. I guarantee you will get great views if you do a shelf tour. Guarantee it. Jim says 30 views so far. That's awesome. Now, Jim, do you do that as a short or do you do that as a long form video? You would give money to see Greg's Kindle. Who has more books on their Kindle, Greg or Ollie? Jim says, my bookshelves are tending to accumulate a lot of stuff that isn't books. Yeah, I'm a tchotchke girl too. I like a little knick-knack in there. But you just got to move them around. That's all. Okay, thanks for the encouragement. Yeah, you totally got this. It's fun. The minute making a video makes you feel out of sorts, weird, intimidated, whatever, check in with yourself, okay? Because that's not what this is about. This is about having fun, getting yourself out there, making people smile, making people happy. That's what BookTube is all about for me. And books, Jim's car collection, yeah. Jim says, usually 1-minute reviews are long form. Bleak House was the first to be a genuine YouTube short. Okay. Brian says, bookshelves. That's what closet shelves, dresser doors, and plastic totes are for. Yes. You should do a shelf tour, Brian. Brian, I may call out your channel on Sunday, just so you know. I have you on my list. Ollie says, I have like 2.5K, I think. That's a lot of $1.99 deals. What would you ever do if you lost those? Hey, did you get your new Kindle yet? The scribey thing? Alan says, books and reading and stuff because Bleak House is so long. Michelle says, I don't have bookshelves. Would a tour of my floor piles work? Yes! That would be most interesting because most people have shelves. And when you don't, it's unique. It's different. That's how you have to frame it, right? Absolutely. 2,800 including docs. Okay. That's a lot. That's a lot. You got a lot of books, buddy. Hey, Shannon, what's going on? Good to see you. Good to have you here. Alan says, hey, yeah, Shannon. No, next week? Okay. That's good. That is going to be, as soon as you get that, don't even take it out of the box. Film it. Film an unboxing, film a first take. You know what to do. You know the formula. And you'll get like 20,000 more subscribers just in time for Santa. Hopefully December 1st. Ollie for the 500 book challenge. Yeah, he could do, yeah, he could. But I love his hauls. I love a good book haul. I've been inspired to count my books after some people have been mentioning that in the videos. Yeah. And you can make a video out of that, counting your books. I remember there's an old tag out there. What was it? It was a BookTube tag, but the 101 BookTube thing, 1,001. I don't know. You had to count your books. And when I did it, I think I had like only 400 like hardcovers and paperbacks at 415. I think that's probably in the 600s or 700s by now. Most are mine in my loft in boxes. Gareth, let me tell you, one of the best things about Ollie's channel is when he said, I got a box down from the attic. Make videos like that and people will love it. On Kindle, 2,662 items, 2,133 books. That's crazy. That's crazy. Brian says, I do book tours because shelf space is limited and I'm too lazy to build more. Yeah, you do you. Yep, Ollie wins on Kindle. William says, anyone interested in looking at my dad's giant periodical science magazine collection? I thought about making a video, but I don't know if anyone is interested. If you make a video, someone will be interested. I say make it. You know, it's not my jam, but somebody out there that loves science periodicals is going to be all over it. So yeah, the platform of YouTube, right? Let's remember, has like 2 billion people, 5 billion people. Like there are so many people registered to YouTube. What we see in our feed is just not even like 1/16 of what is out there. YouTube is so vast and huge. You can't just go by what we experience on a daily basis with the channels that we subscribe to, because that literally is just like one small section. It is massive. So I say, absolutely, if that's something that you want to make a video on, make it. If it gets 1 view, so what? You made it and you made somebody's day and they watched it. That's what I say. Screw the algorithm. Gareth says, that sounds great. See? Agnes, how are you, Agnes? Is anyone planning any holiday content? Ooh. I am taking a pass on Vlogmas this year. There's no way that I can handle it. But I'm sure there'll be something. There are a lot of shopping videos coming up now that I see. But specifically, no. I'm trying to stay low key. Kat says, I'd love to count my books. They're all over my house. Yeah. Do a count my books with me. There you go. Title it, Count My Books with Me. Collection videos do really good. Yeah, they do. Greg says, I am trying to justify the new scribe. I'm waiting to see if an Oasis Kindle shows up, but I'll eventually cave. I know, but do you really want to doodle in your Kindle? Honestly? I'm feeling more comfortable in front of the camera so people see more of my personality. Yeah. You just have to pretend that you're talking to us, you're talking to your friends. That's all. Shannon says, Terry, yes, same. Michelle says, for sure, you are doing great. Agnes is still asleep. Wake up. You just made me laugh, Alan. My most viewed short is 25K is cutting up old watercolor paintings into bookmarks with Al Jarreau in the background. Al Jarreau. Oh my God. He did Moonlighting, didn't he? ASMR. Tara says, thanks to Michelle. Maxine's little nook. Hello, Maxine. How are you? Good to see you. What's going on? I just want that huge screen. Don't you have an iPad? Isn't that the same thing? How are you justifying this? Alan, that sounds like a cool video, but who is Al Jarreau? Oh, Al Jarreau's good. It's smooth, it's jazz, it's sexy. Al Jarreau's good. He's from like the late 70s. Well, for me, late 70s, early 80s. Yeah, that's it, Alan. He must have done the Moonlighting theme song. So good. I love that show. What else? What else? What questions do we have? It's completely different. How is it completely different? How is it completely different? Enlighten me. Enlighten me for the $500 sticker price. I want that large Kindle screen too. My God, you guys. What makes it so fantastic? How long is it going to take before you send it back? Oh, Kat's asking me a question. What is my favorite genre to read? Favorite? It's always fiction, fiction, fiction. Love fiction. Subgenre to that? I'm probably going to say I'm horror, I'm sci-fi. Kind of tied up. Definitely not romance. Not a romance person. I like a spicy novel though. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'm more fiction. I do like contemporary fiction too once in a while. So I'm all over the place really. Just not historical fiction. No, hard pass. It's e-ink. What's the difference between that and pulling up the Kindle app on your iPad and watching it that way? Maxine's little nook. Been busy with work so much. Have 2 videos to edit, but don't have time. You'll find time. I edit here's when I edit. I'll film like the night before. Like I'll do support small booktube. I'll film it tonight and then I'll edit it tomorrow morning. Like when I'm drinking coffee. Like you just make time. And sometimes you don't have to edit so much, you know? Who is it? Chatty? Chatty does her one-shot take. Like there's no editing at all. She just turns on the camera, she goes, and then she shuts off the camera and it goes up, which is awesome. Ha, Ollie. Mood lighting. Haven't thought about that for a while. Yeah. Well, you know, some of us here are advanced age. So we get those references. Ollie says, just film my Sunday video, and it's basically me trying to justify the purchase to myself. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Can't wait to watch that one and hear you argue with yourself. I'll let Ollie be the BookTube guinea pig on the scribe. BookTube should pay for that. And if you don't like it, write it off on your tax stuff. Hey, you better be saving for all your tax stuff, you monetization channels. Shannon, question. Can you create a short on a laptop? I recorded a short video on iMovie on my laptop, but couldn't figure out a way to get it into shorts. Had to refilm on my phone to do it. Frustrating. Yeah, I think so. Let me just check something here. I don't know. On the laptop, it's just telling me that I can upload a video, not a short. I have filmed on my phone, edited on my phone, and uploaded from my phone. That's the only, yeah, I don't know if you can do shorts from your if you can upload shorts from your laptop. I don't think so. I know you can upload a video, but I don't know if it's specifically a short. If anybody can help answer, Shannon, please do. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it because I don't. Alan enjoys historical fiction like Robert Harris, Rome, etc. Greg, I'm one shot takes too. I rarely edit, but your formula works so well, Greg. Like I seriously enjoy your video making. Like it's just good. Agnes, you can do it on laptop. You just have to save it in short size. Okay, that makes sense. Shannon asks Agnes, how do I do that? Pompeii by Robert Harris was a great read. In all seriousness, Kindle videos do tend to do well, so I might make back at least some of the cost. Yeah, you totally will. Yes, you can. All my Venus videos were edited on my laptop. William said, I might try the Read What You Own challenge, but I want to start in January because the last book from my vacation haul is not with me yet. But if you bought it, when it comes to you, it's still yours. So yeah, no, that's awesome. I think there's a bunch of people that are going to be doing it in January. Alan says, I think I'm buddy reading that, Jim, next year. You can upload and it is short. It will treat it as a short. Ollie says you can. Certainly, if it's less than 50 seconds, it treats it as a short. But does it go on your short shelf? Does it go in your shorts playlist? Ollie, you're all over the place today. Maxine Chatty is a master at one shot. Yes, she is. Tara says, I have shorts on my phone. I tried on my computer and iPad, but had no such luck with that. Shannon says, okay, Ollie, thanks. I didn't think I gave it that little red icon. I didn't think it gave it that little icon that means it's short. Yeah. Right. So if it's not in the short, if it's shorts length, all right, help me out with this because the cold is taking over. If it's shorts length and you upload it as a video, does YouTube recognize it as a short and will put it on the short shelf to get the mass views? Maxine, I still don't understand shorts. It's TikTok for YouTube. That's all you need to know. Yes. Yes to what? Yes, that it goes in your short shelf. Yes, that YouTube will pick it up. No, it has to be shorts length and shorts size, vertical. Shannon made a real coolio bookmark making vid to boot now that I think about it. Yeah, she did. I watched it. It was awesome. Maxine, I feel so old. Maxine, I think I'm way older than you. Is it the technology that we're talking about? I know. Agnes says yes. Jess, good morning. I hope you're feeling better after your trip to New Orleans. You said you were sick, but I'm glad you're here. Shannon says thanks, Alan. Yeah, Shannon, I would just play around with it and see what works and what doesn't, because we really don't know until somebody tries it all out. Greg asks Ollie, did you install YouTube Studio on your laptop for the shorts? Agnes says, look up how to flip orientation on YouTube. There are great videos on how to do it and save it. I will flip orientation in my editing software and then put it out. Alan says, Nola. Yes, if you hashtag short. Okay, so if I film something on my laptop, upload it, use the hashtag shorts, it's 15 seconds and under, the shorts feed will pick it up because of the hashtag. Yes, I feel like I can't keep up with tech. LOL. I know. Same. I can't keep up with people migrating from Twitter over to Mastodon and all these other places. Like, I'm just like, I don't know if I want to. Ollie says, no, just did it in the browser, Greg. Jim says, I'm still experimenting with shorts, putting out a lot to see what works and what doesn't. 4 seconds of fall colors have been the most viewed so far, 5.8K. Yes. Shorts are kind of like throwing spitballs at a wall and seeing what sticks and what doesn't, right? Alan says, good morning, Jess. William says, good to know I'm not the only person who makes one take on edited videos. I should edit, though, because my phone has a weird habit of breaking up the camera focus. Yeah. You do you. That's all. You do what you like. Ollie says it was a while ago, though, so may have changed. Yeah, you haven't done any shorts with Venus in a long time. Since you made it big. Garrett says, good morning, Jess. Yeah, Shannon, I saw it. I liked it. It was awesome. Yep. And that is just like 950 views in a couple of hours. Like, think about the shorts that, the TikTokers make that get millions and millions of views in like 30 minutes. Like, it's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. Agnes says, if it is vertical. Yeah. Hey, Brian, how are you? He says, good morning, all. Just wanted to stop by for a minute or two. Loved your video this morning. Absolutely loved it. And short in the title or description. Yes. Brian, we have been talking about Kindles. We have been talking about, what else have we been talking about? Shorts. We're talking about shorts. What else? That's basically it. And short in title or description. Yes. Jim says shorts tend to really take off over a couple of hours and then die down. Yes. That's how the algorithm works. They'll put it on the shelf and then they'll take it off the shelf for something else to get on the shelf. Brian says thanks. No. No. Do you want me to do that now? Ollie says, MJ, I think when you're reading out comments from people, you should try to do an impression of them. No, I'm not doing that. Gareth says, message to everyone. Check out Pax Panic Live Q&A from yesterday. Yes. I was able to stop in. Oh, wait, hold on. Pet videos tend to get a lot of views. Yes. And you also get subscribers. And hey, if somebody wants to hang out because of my dog, that's cool. If they want to stay for some bookish content, that's cool. If they want to leave, that's cool too. I don't care. Jess, has anyone read The Joy Luck Club by Amy Tan? No, but I've heard of it and I remember the movie a little bit. Alan says historical fiction. Alan says, hey, Brian. Gareth to Ollie, the amount of times I'm tempted to sign off my videos impersonating someone's regular sign off. You should. Shannon says yes, impressions. Brian, forgot to comment on your video, but I thought your bit at the end on the mass shooting was excellent. Yeah, it really was. Alan says, I've read the Joy Luck Club. Thanks, Jim. I don't think so. I think that was a different type of British accent, but Brian says, every time I think about doing a short, I'll just add it to a longer video, old man brain. Yeah. Courtney's here. Hey, Courtney, how you doing? She says, hey, Alan. Ollie says, LOL. William says, I wish you'd do that, Ollie. Brian says, thanks, Ollie. Kafka says, I read Joy Luck Club ages ago. It's really good. Alan says, morning, Courtney. Jess says, I'm currently reading it. So far, it's good. That's awesome. Are you feeling better, Jess? Gareth says to Brian, I had your latest video ready to play and then remembered it was time for this live event. So you can watch it right after. Courtney says, some shorts do well and others don't. I've only had shoe shorts that do well. Dang algorithm. Yeah, and it fluctuates, you know. The important thing is just keep making them. Have fun. That's what it's all about, is having fun. Brian says, no worries, Gareth. Shannon says, yes, Ollie. Then we all guess who you are impersonating. Oh, God. Courtney says, saw the movie Joy Luck Club. Loved it. Jess says, still the same. No change. Well, I hope you're feeling better. Whoop. Alan says to Courtney, so want a buddy read a Marlon James next year? Can I tell you, Marlon James went to university, like where I live. It's amazing. The school that he graduated from has a fantastic writing program, and they have a writing workshop every year. And he graduated from a local university, which is awesome. So I have a Marlon James connection. I don't know him, but I've seen him. What else is going on, everybody? We're having a great conversation, aren't we? Who's participating in events? Who is doing the Read What You Own challenge? Who's doing New Worlds November? I know Gareth, are you a co-host for that, I think? Alan's read 3 James by now. Oh, 3 by James now. What ones have you read? Jim says, I'm reading Olga Tokarzuk. I know you like Alan. Courtney says, yes, let's do Book of Night Women. I already requested. Let's start January. Maxine said, I'll do it in January. I did Nostalgic November. Nice. Alan says, yes, Jim, which one? Flight's my fave. Agnes says, I will do Read What You Want when I can convince myself. Jim says, Cloak and Dagger Christmas looks a fun event next month. I didn't even hear about that one. That sounds really fun. Gareth says, I'm hosting New Worlds November and I'm starting my own Dick the Halls, even in December next week. Philip K. Dick books announcing in a few days. Ooh, I'd be in for that. Brian, I'm doing the World Cup read along that Mark from Book Time with Elvis host. Yes. Courtney, in December, I am doing Holiday Havocathon, chaotic holiday books. Alan says, can't do January. Got a Gaddis with Greg and Sean all month. Gareth says, oh yeah, I'm doing that too, Brian. Not much. Haha. Jim says, I'm reading Drive Your Plow Over the Bones of the Dead. Ooh, that sounds good. Jess says, I'm doing the Read What You Own challenge. I bought 8 or 9 books when I was in NOLA. And now you're done. Kat says, I'm doing the Christmas Evil readathon plus Cloak and Dagger Christmas in December. Ooh, Gareth, PDK, I'm there. Greg says, I'm doing the Horror Christmas in December. Alan says, the Recognitions. Shannon says, NOLA is awesome, but I didn't buy any books there. Yeah, I didn't either. Ooh, Stalking Kafka says, Drive Your Plow was one of my best books from last year. Nice. William says, I wanted to do all November, but I didn't get my laptop in time. And that last book from my haul I mentioned. Yeah, sometimes it happens. But you know what? The same events will hopefully be up next year, which is great. I still wish there would be like one booktuber that would just list all the events at the beginning of every single month so people would know what to prepare for. And that's not me. Kat says, I'm thinking about doing the Read What You Own challenge as part of my 23 for 23. Yeah. I think I'm changing my number for that. I already changed it. So I started at 25 and I went to 50, but I think I'm going to do 51 because I'm going to be 51 this year. So 51 it's going to be. Big Hard Books and Classics. We could figure out another time. I'm reading some books around readathon, so may include. Brian says, gotta go. Great to talk with you all. Thanks, MJ. Bye, Brian. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Jess says, correction, I'm not doing the Read What You Own. I am not doing the Read What You Own challenge. Okay. We need a BookTube secretary. Not a secretary. We need a BookTube ambassador. Yes, we need a BookTube ambassador. Event ambassador. Who wants to take it on? BookTube event ambassador. You just come on once a week and let people know what events are happening. I might have to do PKD if I could squeeze it in. So that's a problem. Is like once you start finding little things that are happening in BookTube, you want to participate. And then you want to participate so much. And then all of a sudden, like you can't read the shit that you want to read because you're reading all these other events. Gareth says, bookish. See you later, mate. Alan says, yes, corny. I'll buy in next year. April? Kafka says, I'm participating in the Reindeer Readathon. See, that's something I want to check that one out too. I'm 52 next year and was thinking of doing a book event linked to playing cards for it. Oh, that's cool. Kat says, 51. Woohoo. I'll be 54 in January. Nice. We're like a fine wine, right? Alan says, which PDK, Greg? Gareth says to Greg, that would be great. See if you like the look of the ones I talk about in the announcement video. We could buddy read. Alan says, a short story by PDK, Greg. Yeah, we need a BookTube ambassador. Who's up for the challenge? I'm co-hosting Christmas Evil in December. If any of you can be tempted. Shannon says, yes, fine wine. I'm 53 and getting better all the time. Fuck yeah. Kafka, I actually have to go and film my TBR. Thanks so much, MJ, for this live. Go and film your TBR and then go and film your shelf tour. Do both. Greg says, not sure on the PKD. I will wait for Garrett's announcement. Courtney says, all right, got to go, party people. Have a great day. Thank you so much for stopping by, Courtney. Kat says, when I was younger, I thought 50s were old. LOL. Now I'm in my 50s. Not so much. Not so much at all. Please. We're having a good time. Jim says, I'm 58. Sounds old, but still younger than Johnny Depp, Brad Pitt, and Keanu Reeves. Yeah. Well, I think Keanu turns 58 this year. I think he turns 57. Well, he is 57. And I'm not sure. I should know when his birthday is, but I don't. Alan says, yes, true, Greg. Kafka says, shelf tour maybe in the new year, LOL. Okay. Alan says, bye, Courtney. William says, I'm turning 38 in January. Most people think I'm a lot younger. Yeah, that's the secret. Ollie says, I'm fully Christmas eviling. Jim says, did you Google that, or did you know that from the top of your head? That my Keanu was born September 2nd, 1964. He's one day older than you. Oh, see? Yeah, I'm not dialed into really anything in December that I've committed to. Just the reading of Charles Dickens. That's it. So I like to participate in events from like the side, like a sniper from the side. You know, if there's an event going on, well, maybe I'll read a book over here, but then I won't like participate in anything. I'll just like read it on my own. Alan says, Quentin Tarantino is also 58. I'm 59 next month. Keanu is a better 58 than Quentin Tarantino. Just saying. Ollie says, I'm so glad I'm still in my 20s. Would hate to be old like the rest of you. Yeah, your 20s, 1920. Shannon says, what is the evil Christmas event? It's reading horror during Christmas. I think there's themes to go along with it. Michelle's Melancholia is a co-host for it. Oh yeah. I signed up for Mouse. Yep. I'm totally doing that. So that's like my little event. And I mean, really, December is such a crunch month for me. Gareth thinks you're funny, Ollie. Yeah, I forgot about Mouse. You got to tell me when we're doing that. The second week or the first week? Okay, Garrett's got to go. Massive hugs to everyone. Thanks for doing this. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Good chatting it up. Maxine's got to go. Thanks for the chat. Have a great day, guys. We got to relax Cthulhu Christmas too. I know. I remember you talking about that. I don't think I'm going to do it though. Ollie, you're than Steve Donahue. He's 25 or so. Oh, you're younger than Steve Donahue. He's 25 or something. Yeah. And he smells. Tara says, so far, I'm just doing the read what you own challenge. And that is enough. That's enough right there. Whoever thought of that challenge? Goodness. In Martian years, I'm 30. I love that. In Martian years. That's it. I'm going to have Martian years from now on, like dog years. You guys, it's so much fun hanging with you. I'm so glad you all showed up. You really did give me a little bit of energy today, and I needed that. How's the weather where everyone is? It's like 40s here, which is why all of this is going on. 70s, teens, 50s, 40s. And I'm not sure where it's going to be after this. Alan says, this was great, but per usual, go Ohio State TTYL. Bye, Alan. Jim says, thanks for hosting. You're welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I loved it. Agnes says, snowy, cold, dark, sad. I love all that. I want to live where you live. It's bright and sunny and 40 here. Ugh. It was 6 here yesterday. Yeah, I had that during the week, I think. We were like 17, 18 degrees, and I think in Celsius it was like negative something or other. Light rain and sea. 9 degrees. Whew, or 9. Yeah. Whew, crazy. Chilly and gray. Agnes says, nice to visit, but takes a lot to live here. Yeah, I'm sure. And where do you live, Agnes? What state or what country? Yes, don't forget to like the live stream, everybody. It helps me out, helps the algorithm out. Late 40s and sunny. Yeah, we're not too far from each other, Greg. We got the same. Very gray here as well. In dog years, I'm 371, so I think I'm doing okay. Yeah, you're doing just fine. Oh, yeah, Montana. I'll tell you what, if I was ever going to move, I would move, Montana always caught my eye. I would move to Montana, and I wouldn't mind it, I don't think, because my soul is dark and gray and heavy. But I like where I live, so I'm not going to complain. I got easy access to all the different places. And next week, y'all, the struggle is so real. I'm going to Book Beach. And I can't buy any books. It sucks. It sucks. I'm going to one of my all-time favorite bookstores and I can't buy anything. Ugh. I'm going to have to support them with bookmarks and t-shirts and stuff. Awful. So get ready for a lot of ocean views next week. Kat says, I wish we could have some constantly cold weather in Louisiana. People wearing shorts on Thanksgiving. Yeah, it was warm here on Thanksgiving. We were in the 50s maybe. And people were rocking shorts. Agnes says, it is so pretty. Yeah, but harsh and dry. Yeah. Tara says, 61, but last week it was in the 30s. Ollie's got to go. Have a great weekend. Thanks for another great hangout, MJ. Thanks for stopping by, Ollie. Get that Kindle. Telling you, do the unboxing, the unwrapping, do it all one video. We want to see it from the get-go. Don't take it out and play with it and then put it back in the box. Jim says, can't you cheat on the challenge? Like people cheat on diets occasionally. I mean, I'm not a cheater. I'm not, I'm that person that follows the rules. So no, I can't. Now, can I buy books for other people? Yes. But a lot of people that I know in the real world, in physical world, don't read books. So a lot of the books I'm going to be buying are going to be online to ship to people. So no, I really can't. It sucks. It sucks so bad. Oh, Steve Donahue. Hello. Steve, you don't smell that bad. You know that. How are you? What's going on? Jim says, hey, Steve. We've been chatting it up here all about different kind of BookTube stuff. How's the weather where you are, Steve? Festival nights on travel. Are you talking about my trip? So we were talking about all the events people were participating in. Steve, we were talking about someone being named BookTube ambassador, someone to go through all of the events that are coming up for all of BookTube at the beginning and end of each month. We need to nominate someone to hold that position because there are so many different BookTube events that people are participating in and people know about. But I think if somebody did a dedicated video like once or twice a month, just talking about the BookTube events, that would be fantastic. Maybe you should be our ambassador. Agnes says 100% to Greg. Tara says, have to go grocery shopping. Bye, everyone. Thanks, MJ. Thanks for stopping by, Tara. Good to see you as always. When it comes to how wonderfully you champion small BookTube channels, I have a question. Do you ever worry when you're praising a new channel that they just stop making videos? Yeah, and they have. And they have. But, they choose to stop based on their own, whether it might be they weren't getting the response they wanted, they weren't seeing numbers that they wanted, maybe they got nasty comments. But no, there have been a few really, really awesome channels that for some reason or another took down all their content. So, and that's on them, But yeah, it happens. Ben Sanders used to make exactly the kind of BookTube ombudsman videos where he survey everything what's going on. But what happened? Why doesn't he do it anymore? Hey, look it's a ray of light. I couldn't ask for this. This is great. Because I would, but I don't know all the things that are going on. Like people would have to email me like all the stuff that's going on. Because there's so many. There was a few in the chat that I had no idea about. Then he visited me here in Hyde Cottage, got away with my on BookTube. That's not even right, Steve. I'm sure you smell fine. The BookTube gods are sending their light on me. I don't know. Maybe that's something I should really take a look at. Because when I learn of an event too late in the game, I don't get mad, but I wish I would have known about it, All right, everyone. Does anybody have any questions or anything else going on they want to get off their chest they want to talk about? We've been on here for a minute. It has been a great conversation. We had so many people stop by. It was awesome. Jess says, MJ, when I was in NOLA, I bought Grady Hendrix, my best friend's exorcism. I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. That is just a fun, fun book. And if you remember the 80s, Jess, and I know you do, you'll love it. Steve says, I've long advocated for some type of BookTube community bulletin board where people can post events, new channels, bookish news, all kinds of things like that. Yeah. That would be really, really good to have. That would be really good to have. That's like an idea for a second channel for somebody. Jim says, I've had a couple books on my TBR last month for BookTube events, nonfiction November and New Worlds November, which I didn't get to. Do I carry them into December? You could do whatever you want, right? If you want to, sure. You can do whatever you want. If you are still into reading those, if not, don't read them. That's all. Yeah, why not? You do you, Jim. I mean, sometimes, like, there's a book for June on the Range that I didn't read at the time just because I mentally wasn't ready for it. Cormac McCarthy, Blood Meridian. I think I'm going to read it in December, but in June, I'm just like, no, it wasn't for me. So, I'm still counting it for this year. It's just, I just didn't get to it in June. Williams Library says, I like to make cultural reference jokes that many don't get immediately. Like when we talk about Garb August, I'm thinking that Veruca Salt song from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Yeah. Pax says, you look like a real ray of sunshine with the way the sun is coming through your window. I know. It's like the BookTube gods were blessing me there for just a second. And now it's gone. Jim says, I read 2 Westerns in August I got for June on the Range. Yeah, so what? You still read them. It doesn't matter. Everybody's time is different. Steve says, I wonder how many people make their BookTube newbie tag with the big expectations for feedback or subscribers or views or whatever, and then leave when it doesn't happen fast enough. There have been because some channels, because a lot of the channels I subscribe to, I subscribe to them from the newbie tag, and I'll go through my newbie tag when I'm looking for people for support small booktube, and sometimes that's their only video and they're gone. So yeah, it could be anything. It could be life. It could be, they found it to be too daunting. They found it to be too difficult. Maybe they had a really bad interaction. I mean, really, with some people, like, the comments that come from people, one bad comment could really flip a switch and turn somebody off to it. Oh, hello! Maybe a BookTube ambassador team. Oh, that means we have to play with others. I don't know if I want to play with others. I don't play well with others. No. Hello, how are you? It's good to see you. That is a nice idea, though. Thinking, the wheels are turning. Like a BookTube community bulletin board with more than one creator behind it. That could be something. I want to see some people react to their newbie tags. My newbie tag, I'm just going to be like this. No, thank you. I know it's bad. A team is going to be difficult considering how many hopeless introverts BookTube has. Hee hee. Yeah, but you're an introvert in real life, but when you turn the camera on, that's when the extrovert comes out. If you get the right people, you can do it. If you build it, they will come. I'm taking notes because I'm seriously considering, something like this. I think people need to know about the events, and I think a lot of people just don't, they find out too late. Jess says, has anyone read Kurt Vonnegut's Cat Cradle? If so, what did you think? I found this in Jane Austen's book, Sense and Sensibility, at a little free library. I think they're both fabulous. I've never read Cat's Cradle, but I'm probably sure it's pretty good. LOL, introverts do very well on YouTube. Yes, we do. Greg says the ambassador team is a good idea. Thank you, Greg. If I start this team, I'm going to put you on my team. Because you need more than one person to know what's going on. You need more than one person to put the feelers out. BookTube bulletin board could be a separate channel where someone has control over the channel and everyone sends their info to put on there. Yeah. Definitely. An ambassador team welcoming newcomers, listing, describing events, new and old, offering advice on BookTube challenges, a much needed idea. Yes. It's a big undertaking, though. Plus, we have to read. I'm gonna mull some ideas over. Anybody has ideas, you can email me or get me on Discord or Voxer. I'm on Voxer now. Reluctantly. Definitely for the events. Yeah. Who need to read? I need to read. Who should be on the team? MJ for sure. David Wiley, certainly. Who else? Well, I'm going to ask David Wiley. I mean, I could put up a video asking people if they're interested in participating. Greg says Cat's Cradle is one of Vonnegut's best. Yeah, definitely. Well, Steve, I think you would have to be on the team too. You know, the smell factor won't matter much because you have the longevity and the knowledge as to the events that are going on. Yeah, I think that's a really good idea. Idea. A lot of thinking going to happen this weekend. All right. What else, everybody? What else are we chit-chatting about? Anybody else have any questions? Any of the newer channels that hopped on? Steve says, I can only imagine how nice it would be for BookTube newbies to find themselves welcomed and included by a whole housewarming party. Yeah. Why not? Wouldn't that be great? Mm-hmm. Wheels are turning. Keeping up with that would be hard. But it's doable. If you have more than one. If you have more than one person. So if you have one person notifying the community of new channels that have come on board through the newbie tag, that's one. You have one person dedicated to researching and finding all of the BookTube events. Maybe you could have two people for that. Yeah, it would be nice. Keeping up would be hard, but that's the whole idea. Team is so great. Yeah. More than one responsibility. There has to be delegation. And it could be its own channel. But how do you do that? With multiple people. You would have to give rights over. How big of a team? Well, let's think out loud. So, yeah, there are a whole load of booktubers in other languages. How many languages do you speak, Jim? You can be our international representative. How's that? I'm just taking notes as you all are chatting. Jim, there are thousands of passionate booktubers in India alone. Yes, there are. Micah's tag e-reader and my numbers tag crossed to the Spanish booktubers. That's wonderful. How do you do it democratically? How do you get interest from other people that this is a good idea? I think it's possible to add content creators to a channel. Yes. Yes, I think you can. Yeah, you can give rights to people for sure. to a channel. Steve says, my videos have never crossed language lines because people hate me because I smell. Steve. They just hate you and think you smell in other languages and you just don't know it. Is there anything like this out on BookTube? Or out in YouTube with like a group that are involved in one channel? I have lots of thoughts on this now. Maybe for the new year. Ooh, we could start it in the new year. Start in January. Mm-hmm. I don't know. What do you think? What does everybody think about that idea? Do you think it could be done? The beauty people years ago, there were channels with like 10 people on the same channel. Really? Okay. Steve says, I wonder how many Japanese language booktubers there are. Every young person I met there was overwhelmingly bookish. Yeah. Don't know. Would larger channels get mad if we did something like this? Because they didn't think of it first. See, that's what happens when I get an idea and now I'm thinking about it. We'll see. Jim says, Sean the Book Maniac may know something of the Japanese booktube scene. Agnes says, yes, they shouldn't, but people are the worst and the best. Yes, they are. Steve says, it certainly could be done. A multi-person video once a week, a BookTube bulletin board where separate people cover separate beats, new channels, events, larger channels, etc. Yeah. Greg. Greg, that's not even funny, but it is funny. And it's funny because, Steve, you created that joke. Oh my God. Now, every time Steve says, I smell, I'm going to hear that damn Leonard Skinner song going off. The team could highlight newbies, events, awards, cool collaborations happening, meetups. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of potential here. I agree. I completely agree. I think I'm going to have to put like feelers out and see. Yeah, exactly. Earworm. Yeah. I think the team could get up and running in the new year. I do too. But how do we invite people to want to be a part of it? How do we do that and not have somebody rip off our idea? Right? Just tell me where to send all the good info. Yeah, you can send it to my email address. The key would be finding the right team, of course. Nobody off-putting, nobody mean-spirited, nobody smelly. Yeah. That's the thing. So do we hunt for the team? Do we put out feelers for the team? Sorry for the sun, but there. It's a little bit better. People watching this on repeat are going to be like, what? If you're watching this live on repeat and you are interested in this idea that we're talking about, email me. That's the thing. Is there an audition process? Do we have to see everyone? I mean, we have to make sure people's content is up to par. It can't be a community collaboration. There has to be just ambassadors representing. Shannon says, I think you should ask specific people if they are interested. That way you get the ones you think would be best at it. Right. But then I don't want to embark on something like this and then forget someone by accident and then be like, oh, should have asked that person. Maybe I'll invite people in a video to see if this is something that they would be interested in participating in. But there's rules, right? Agnes says yes. Agnes says needs some sort of audition. I think you have enough to start with the team right here. Smelly people accepted. Yes. We have a smelly people are welcome policy. No shirt, no shoes, no smell, no service. It's a fantastic idea. And this is it. This is a brainstorm. Mark this moment. It's Saturday, November 26th at 10:33 in the morning. And we have just thought about creating BookTube ambassadors. Kat says, bye, everyone. Have an awesome weekend. I have to run errands. This has been fun. Nice of you to stop by, Kat. So much appreciate it. Hope you have a great day. All right. Yeah. Well, let's see what we can do with that. Gonna need some brainstorming, though, for sure. If you have any brainstorming ideas, email me, hit me up on Voxer, Discord. Whatever you think. All right. What else does everybody want to talk about? We've been on here for an hour and 34 minutes. It's crazy. This is a long one, but it's awesome. Shannon said, so I joined Voxer, but I have no idea what to do with it. Yeah, I'll agree. It's a bit on the, I don't know. I prefer Discord. It's very plain and simple and bland, but I mean, it does, you communicate with people. That's all. You just chat. Hey, some people prefer it over Discord, so whatever works. All right. Well, everyone, the view count or the participants here in the chat are dropping, so I think we're going to end it here. But yeah, if you have any ideas about this little side project we were talking about, feel free to shoot me an email. You can get me on Voxer. My name on Voxer is Reading This Life MJ, all one word. There's also a link to my Discord in the description box and in the About section of my homepage. So feel free to check it out there. And we'll see what happens. But this has been a fantastic chat. I really do appreciate everyone stopping by. You all did give me some awesome energy, so I do feel much better. Thank you so much. Thanks, Jim. Bye. Thanks for hosting, MJ. Thanks so much for stopping by. This has been really great. We've got to talk about a whole bunch of different topics. and some brainstorming too about this new little side project that I think is probably going to happen, which will be great. And I don't think it's going to take a lot of work either. I don't think so. You know? That's right. Thumbs up, Shannon. All right, everyone. So I'm going to end the broadcast. I hope that you are all remaining safe, continue doing well. I hope you're having a fantastic holiday weekend. If that is what you are doing, time to get in the holiday spirit a little bit. And I will be seeing you in my next video, which will be Support Small BookTube tomorrow. Happy weekend to you too. Enjoy. Happy reading, everyone. Take care for now. Bye, everybody.